So welcome to our annual staff appreciation. We're so excited to be here with you, even if it is virtual. We haven't been together since 2019 because of the pandemic, and we were not able to hold this event in 2020. But we felt it important to get in front of you in 2021 and recognize the great work that happens across the organization in raising hope and restoring healing for children, youth, and families by our dedicated staff. So let's take some time to honor the employees who have reached milestone anniversaries. And now we'll recognize our employees who have served at the Buckeye Ranch for 20 years. Each of these employees will receive a brick with their name engraved in it, and those bricks will be placed in a special place on our Grove City campus near the bell, where every youth who succeeds in the completion of their treatment gather there to celebrate.
Hey Susan, and just want to tell you what a valuable accounting team player that you are. You're dedicated, and we really, really appreciate you. Thank you for your hard work and your 20 years service here at the Buckeye Ranch.
I am happy to announce the 20-year anniversary for Steve Richard.
Hey Steve, I just want to say congrats on your 20th anniversary. It's been a pleasure working with you for the last 16 years.
Hey Steve, congrats on 20 years. Thank you for being such a great supervisor. Thank you for making sure that our conferences were always short, concise, stayed on topic, and that we never talked about anything that didn't have anything to do with Buckeye Ranch business.
This is Carla Clark's 20th anniversary with the Buckeye Ranch. When asking her employees and other colleagues that she's worked with for many years, what are the best things about Carla Clark, they have all said that she is strong and supportive. She's extremely motivating as a supervisor. She is hardworking and makes sure that her team exemplifies excellence in all that we do, is encouraging and protective during hard times. I am honored to continue to work with Carla Clark at the Buckeye Ranch.
It's my honor to celebrate John Hiller's 20 years of work at the Buckeye Ranch. John has been a stabilizing force in day treatment throughout times of tremendous change. John remained calm and unshaken during the recent pandemic while transitioning his staff to residential during the first known statewide school shutdown. And let us never forget John's cool head during the gas explosion at West Broad Street. John is often looked upon as being the calm in the storm, and for that we celebrate him. He is known for being a man of few words, but we appreciate his quiet leadership. Thanks to John for all that he's done to remain steadfast in his work with children and families in our school setting.
Karen is pretty amazing and kind of a unicorn because she has done frontline work in her job and now supervises people who do frontline work and has maintained in her position for 20 years. Karen is resilient, and if nothing else, she is so loyal, and she is such a good supervisor to her people. They have said that she is the most supportive person that they know and that she is extremely responsive to them and gives them what they need. She is their best cheerleader. Karen works hard to create joyful moments for her staff and is often someone who is putting together a pajama party at the holiday or sending a little gift or a treat to someone to make sure they know that they're special. Karen, we think you're special too. We love you. Thank you for being with us in foster care. Cassidy is celebrating her 20-year anniversary, and fun fact, she started at the Buckeye Ranch before she was able to legally drink. Cassidy is a constant. She is a backbone for us. Cassidy is brilliant with numbers and data, but she's so much more than that too. Her staff have said that she is generous and kind. What we all can believe is that she's very even keel and she keeps us on track. Cassidy is someone that is gonna stay until the job is done, and she always has her positive pants on. So Cassidy, we love you, we appreciate you, and congratulations on your 20 years.
When I came to the Buckeye Ranch and met Todd King for the first time, I knew I'd hit the jackpot. Todd is a unicorn in the IT field because he brings extensive skills in the areas of electronic health records and data reporting, but also brings many years of clinical experience to the table. He's the only person on my staff that has a background that can truly be called a health informaticist. The institutional knowledge that Todd brings from his 20 years at the ranch are so valuable. It is so great to have a person that could almost always provide history and context to any question or problem that might arise. Most importantly, Todd is just a great human being who is patient and smart and empathetic and always willing to help our staff and clients. Thank you, Todd, for being such a huge part of my team and the Buckeye Ranch.
Carrie started with the Buckeye Ranch in February of 2000 as a caseworker, was promoted to supervisor, and is now the utilization manager. Carrie spends numerous hours making sure we find the right placements for kids and get kids home as quick as possible. Carrie is a very strong advocate for families, and we are very lucky to have her. Thank you, Carrie, for your years of service. It is my privilege to celebrate Beth Petkoff's 20 years with the Buckeye Ranch. During her time, Beth has been a caseworker, supervisor, and now associate director. She has changed the agency tremendously during her time here. Most of PFSN support programs are because of Beth's diligence in wanting to provide as many services to our families as possible to help them be successful. Anyone who works with Beth knows that she is always about whatever we need to do for the agency. Thank you, Beth, for all you do for the Buckeye Ranch.
On behalf of the Buckeye Ranch, it's my honor to celebrate Lynn Wolf and her many contributions to the Buckeye Ranch in her now over 20 years of service dedicated to our ranch team members, children, families, and youth. Whatever Lynn does, she does with positivity and a smile. Even her emails contain the smiling emojis. One little known fact about Lynn is that she was drawn to the Buckeye Ranch years before working here. In the 1980s, when Lynn was dating her now husband, she accompanied his band to play for a ranch event. Impressed with the mission, she recalled thinking, "One day I'd like to work here." Thankfully for us, she eventually made the decision to make that happen. Her dedication, commitment, and passion for making a difference exemplifies the core values of the Buckeye Ranch. Lynn is truly one of a kind and is appreciated for the person she is, the strength she brings, and the work she does. Congratulations on 20 years.
Miss Deb Heisel, has maintained 20 years of service on the third shift as a youth leader at our residential campus. Thank you for your dedication and consistency ensuring that our youth feel safe as they rest. Ms. Deb has a way of using her humor through difficult situations that lighten the mood, and we thank you for this. Congratulations.
Margie dedicated over 20 years of service to young women and men. I would just like to say you are a matriarch. I love how you embody like so much charisma, your work ethic, and also just your overall compassion for the job that we do. I know it's not an easy job. It can be challenging, but we can just see from all the things you've done is definitely rewarding. So I appreciate you.
For 20 years, Tim Ward has managed to build many relationships when our youth struggle to sleep. He has maintained a third shift youth leader position for all of his years of service. Thank you for your consistency and dedication, ensuring that our youth feel safe. Congratulations.
Now, on to 25 and 30-year service award employees. What an amazing accomplishment.
I am honored to recognize and celebrate 25 years of Lisa Butcher. Lisa has worked in many roles across the Buckeye Ranch, and I am lucky to work with her in her current role with medication management. Lisa is a master at supporting the medication management team, the schedules of our providers, and is known and loved by our families she engages daily with on the phone. Our families know Miss Lisa and look forward to her scheduling and reminder calls. Sometimes they just call just to chat with her. Lisa also runs a tight ship supporting ICC base and administrative staff. She knows what needs to get done and makes sure things are done right. In her free time, Lisa is often a mentor to youth in residential, supporting the mission of the Buckeye Ranch. Lisa is dependable, accountable, honest, caring, and trustworthy. Again, if something needs done, Lisa will do it. Discipline and accountability are strengths for Lisa and core values. She is committed to great work, consistent, and often keeps me in line. The Buckeye Ranch is a better place because Lisa is here. Thank you for 25 years. I look forward to the next 25 with you.
Steve joined the ranch team in 1990. During his 30 years, he has seen the ranch grow and adapted his team to meet the needs of the organization at every step along the way. His commitment to our kids and families is evident in the way that he takes on any challenge that he encounters head on. Steve is a solution-focused leader that cares deeply about the people on his team and the clients that we serve. He often talks about the clients he worked with directly and how proud he is when they have reached out to him to share stories of successes after having left the ranch. Steve's dedication to the ranch is evident in the hours he works, his willingness to help with any task, and the care he shows for our facilities. His commitment to maintain a positive treatment environment for our clients and a safe and healthy workplace for our staff is greatly appreciated. Aristotle shared with us, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit." Thank you, Steve, for exemplifying this, and congratulations on your 30 years at the ranch.
Don he's asked to work in deaf services. He learns and becomes very proficient at sign language. Don is asked to help open an AOD unit. Don becomes an expert at the 12-step program, has introduced several young people to the NA and AA programs. Anything you ask Don to do, Don puts his full effort into it. We really appreciate everything you've done, Don. Thank you for your 30 years of service. We all strive to get there. We love you, Don. Great work, sir. Thank you.
I'm so honored and excited today to recognize Chuck Winkler's 30 years of service to the Buckeye Ranch. Chuck has been here a long time in a lot of different capacities. Anybody that works in our field doing direct care day to day, every day, knows that it's a rewarding job, but also a really challenging job. And to do that for a few years, even to do that for a decade, is an outstanding achievement. And Chuck Winkler has done that for over 30 years now, which is just an incredible accomplishment. He brings a lot of history and fun stories to the office, and we just really appreciate his presence in our residential program. Chuck, we love you. The small animals in our therapy program love you, and most important, the kids love you. Thank you for all you've done.
disguise my hero. I see your light in the dark, smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, no, I love you for that. Honest and selfless, I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. 6 in the morning, as soon as you walk through that door, everyone needs you again. The world's out of order. It's not a sound when you're not around. All day on your feet, harder. Keep that energy, I know. When it feels like the end of the road, you don't let go. You just press forward. You're the engine that makes all things go. Always in disguise, my hero. I see a light in the dark. Smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, no, I love you for that. Honest and selfless, I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job, good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah, it's a good job. You're doing a good job, a good job, good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. The mothers, the fathers, the teachers that reach us, strangers, the friends that show up in the end. From the bottom to the top, the listeners that hear us, this is for you. You make me fearless. Doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah.
This year's Spirit Award is like no other. As we look back on 2020 and the behavior that these nominees displayed, it was during a time when the world closed down, we were asked to socially distance from others, yet at this organization, because we were essential to the people we serve, we kept on. I'm so grateful for your work. Let's first take a look at the nominees.
The Buckeye Ranch is pleased to celebrate Jamie Kay and her recognition with a Spirit Award. Jamie has an infectious smile and collaborative approach to everything she does. She is approachable and easy to work with. She always puts the student first and is willing to go above and beyond things to help them in their journey. This year, she demonstrated that in both day treatment and in foster care as she transitioned to foster care to help out during the school closure. One of her peers is often heard saying that she hopes to be like Jamie when she grows up. This is because Jamie approaches work with a positivity that's hard to describe. She's always smiling when she is the first to arrive and the last to leave at the end of the day. She truly does all the extra things to make day treatment a better place for children. She's been described as caring, kind, and always respectful to others around her. Thank you, Jamie, for your amazing contributions to our work at the Buckeye Ranch.
We'd like to congratulate Kristen Spalding. Kristen has been with the ranch for the past 2 years. During her time at TBR, she has exhibited every single one of our TBR core values on a daily basis. She regularly goes above and beyond supporting youth, families, and coworkers alike. She demonstrates leadership within her team and among residential clinicians. She's a quick learner who is always working to improve her clinical and professional skills. Kristen has received praise from coworkers, caseworkers, and families for her warm approach and dedication to providing the best possible care. We'd like to congratulate Teresa Stewart for a Spirit Award. Teresa Stewart started her career in residential on June 12, 2017. Teresa Stewart on campus is known as Miss T and comes from a background in teaching with the Columbus City Schools and definitely brings her organizational and creative skills to the table. Miss T always maintains the same level-headed, calm demeanor no matter what adversity she may face. Miss T brings a supportive motherly figure to the boys she works with and even to our staff. I truly appreciate her willingness and ability to teach new staff the basics when working the milieu. She is super reliable, dependable, and do not have to think twice when she's assigned to complete a task. She has a positive vibe and energy about her that is contagious and needed in this day and age. We would like to congratulate LaPorche Morris for a Spirit Award. LaPorche Morris has most recently been with the ranch for the past 3 years. LaPorche is a strong mentor, huge advocate as a house coordinator to both his staff and clients. He is a visionist and looking for possibility for better outcomes and is able to inspire and motivate others to achieve success. LaPorche is extremely knowledgeable in trauma-informed care and milieu management. LaPorche is always willing to learn and to relate to others in order to empower them to their full potential. He has strong determination, loyalty, and respect amongst his peers that creates a sense of stability, which is vital within residential treatment. We'd like to congratulate Alani for a Spirit Award. Alani has been a ranch employee for over 3 years. Alani started as a youth leader and with his strong dedication, positive attitude, and knowledge of treatment was recently promoted to a house coordinator. Alani is very engaging and is able to work with any age or population in residential. He brings an energy, creativity, and caring approach to the workplace, which creates a safe and nurturing environment. Alani's calm demeanor and smile is enough to calm the waters in any storm. Alani's passion for the work that we do is a constant reminder of our mission at the Buckeye Ranch. I'd like to congratulate Kim Saxtetter on a Spirit Award. Kim Saxtetter has been a ranch employee for the past 5 years. Kim has managed employees for over 14 years and exemplifies great management skills. She's a strong supervisor, teacher, and advocate to both staff and kids. Kim excels at building solid and very cohesive teams. When you think of Kim, you have to think of energy. Kim is willing to climb over any obstacle in her way, literally, and does it with both grace and patience to achieving new heights.
People are and will always be our greatest asset. It is with great honor that we recognize Trish Richter with a Spirit Award. Trish's craft and contributions are an important key to the success of the Buckeye Ranch. In the last year, she has shifted her focus to supporting our programs and sharing our stories with the community. Teammates from Community-Based have said, Trish is the best. She speaks our social work language and understands our concerns. She's a beautiful human. Trish's calm, nurturing demeanor serves as a wonderful balance to the gravity of the work being done by all of our programs at the Buckeye Ranch. She takes her work seriously. She is inclusive, collaborative, and genuinely cares about our children, our youth, and our families. This is the beginning for Trish. The magic she creates of hope and care is in its infancy. How fortunate are we to work beside her to watch her journey. We appreciate you, Trish. Congratulations.
I have the privilege to present Lee Turner as a 2020 Spirit Award winner. Lee is part of our HR team, working as our compliance and credentialing specialist. This role gives her a unique opportunity to help our employees through the oftentimes confusing credentialing and licensure process, so that they, in turn, can go about their job to help children and families that we serve. Over the past several years, there have been lots of changes in the way that we've had to submit billing for Medicaid and our MCOs, and Lee has stood steadfast through it all, always adapting to the many changes. I especially love how Lee can send out an important email detailing yet another new requirement, which oftentimes means more work for our licensed staff. But Lee has this special way to add the words and, of course, the emojis to it, assuring everyone that she will be there to help them through every step of the way. This is the type of person Lee is, and I'm excited to be able to recognize her for this well-deserved accomplishment. Congratulations, Lee.
Sammy was hired as the first Bridges liaison at the Buckeye Ranch in 2018, and she continues to grow alongside the program. Sammy is very diligent and passionate about her work as a Bridges liaison. Sammy has also been able to build relationships with various community partners, such as landlords, so they are willing to specifically work with young adults assigned to the Buckeye Ranch. Sammy provides parental support to young adults who have dependent children. She also ensures the basic needs of the children are met on a consistent basis. Sammy is great at maintaining a balance between assisting the young adults in the program and then also fostering their independence as they age out of the Bridges program. Sammy is very dependable, is rarely late, and appropriately communicates if there is any schedule change that needs to take place. Sammy excels in the areas of time management and organization, as she has maintained all Bridges expectations and deadlines while attending school full-time and completing an internship over the past year. Today I'm speaking about Carrie Tomlin. She is the Bridges program assistant and also the assistant to the CEO. She's been being nominated for a Spirit Award. Carrie is very diligent in completing tasks for not only Bridges but other departments around the ranch. Her willingness to assist others allows those who work directly with clients to spend more time working in the field. Carrie is always willing to assist Bridges staff by filling financial maintenance requests, ordering needed items, and purchasing gift cards for young adults. This ensures that the program is able to meet the basic needs of young adults and their dependent children each month. Carrie is very organized and is responsive to everyone she assists. Carrie keeps her calendar up to date and can quickly let you know if she is unavailable at a specific time. However, she will attempt to still accommodate the needs of others. She consistently completes tasks on or before the due date. Carrie takes initiative to go the extra mile and complete a task beyond what is asked.
Our Spirit Award winner in foster care is Nikki Rafferty. Nikki had more than one nomination for the Spirit Award winner this year. If you have met Nikki, you know that she is a bright light. She's approachable and very, very friendly. Her smile can light up a room and she makes you feel at ease instantly. The best part about Nikki, though, is that it's genuine. She's compassionate, she believes in what she does, she builds trust easily, and she is extremely respectful of every single person. Nikki always wants to make her families feel supported, goes above and beyond for them, and makes sure that the kids don't just have normal experiences while they're in an abnormal situation in foster care. She makes sure that they have happy experiences and great experiences. She puts together Halloween treats and baskets and takes them places and makes sure that they don't feel other and they feel loved. Nikki is dependable and she's a team player. She's always willing to step up for her team and for any of her foster parents. Nikki also, though, is great because she demonstrates humility. She's always eager to learn and she puts herself in a place of discomfort at times, pushing herself to grow and to get better, always. If that's the case, Nikki, we're excited to see what you can do because you have so much going for you. We are so happy you're part of our team. You're a bright light and we're lucky to have you. Thanks, Nikki.
Assad always has a positive attitude, is reliable, respectful, and humble. Assad always embraces new tasks and challenges and always goes above and beyond for our clients, families, coworkers, and others. Assad is present for medication management appointments with our Somali families, assists with families with logging into Teams for telehealth sessions, while also providing valuable information for the client's needs. Assad is a sought-out trainer and speaker in the community. Assad provides expert training and education about Somali culture and history and ranch staff and community. Assad was asked by Nationwide Children's Hospital Suicide Prevention Department to collaborate on a specific training tailored to the Somali community. Assad has also organized and developed a Somali youth soccer team that grew from 4 youth to over 100 youth, and 3 of his youth were picked for an elite soccer camp. Assad has also developed and implemented school peer groups in over 8 schools, providing schools with Somali training and support to their staff. Recently, Assad was nominated and won the Franklin County Adam Board Barry Mastrine Award. We are extremely proud of the great work Assad does and continues to do as a representative of the ranch, and will support him as he continues his goal of building a stronger community grounded in outreach, advocacy, and education. Sherazad works to be inclusive of other people, departments, and often works to find ways for people to work together. Even though Sherazad's primary role is a senior clinician with the FFT team, she has mentored many new clinicians and provided support to coworkers on different teams across the department. Sherazad recently created and began facilitating a group support aimed at providing a safe space for the home-based clinicians to support and learn from each other while managing stressors related to the pandemic. Sherazad is known to go the extra mile in all that she does, even during these challenging times. Sherazad has dropped off care packages to her clients' homes, supported families with setting up technology for telehealth sessions, and has shared community resources with her coworkers with the goal of helping families. Sherazad goes above and beyond, not just for her own clients, but for staff, other departments, and families that she's linked with. Over Halloween, Sherazad used her own money and made goodie bags for the By Place young adults. There are a lot of things I could say about Sherazad, but I'll end by saying anyone that meets her would agree what defines Sherazad is her strength, compassion, and positive attitude in which she carries herself every day.
Our next Spirit Award recipient is relatively new to our Buckeye Ranch. Sarah Sunday started with us 3 months before we were all sent home from community-based programming. This meant she only had a brief time to connect with her new team and then had to work independently without that support. She was flexible and made quick changes and adaptations on how to evaluate and treat kids and families via telehealth. She has maintained a positive spirit amidst one of the most difficult years of our lives. She's found a way to collaborate, connect with clinicians across our continuum, as well as with other agencies. She checks in with other providers and asks how they're doing. Her quick sense of humor and warmth has helped her to become an important team member. She is respectful of her coworkers and to our families and is sensitive to the diverse needs of the families we serve. She's gone out of her way to meet the needs of kids and families in her care. She often takes on tasks she doesn't need to take on, but does because she can. On top of that, she is really good at what she does. We are so fortunate to have Sarah Sunday as part of the Buckeye Ranch family and team. Congratulations, Sarah.
Mary has been serving youth at the Buckeye Ranch for 37 years. She has worked on the residential campus in Grove City her entire career here, starting as a youth leader. Mary has been in the staff development department for many years. Almost everyone has been trained by Mary. Until COVID changed the world landscape, Mary led monthly organization-wide orientation classes for all new employees. Since the pandemic, Mary's job has increased exponentially as she has adapted the multi-day residential orientation and is running it up to 4 times a month to maintain social distancing. This is in addition to conducting other trainings, including CPR and trauma-informed care. Mary also volunteers her time mentoring youth. Mary's dedication to the mission and youth at the Buckeye Ranch may be matched by a few, but it is not surpassed. It is my honor and privilege to recognize Mary for the Spirit Award.
It is a great honor to be able to recognize Wendy Townsley as a Spirit Award winner this year. Wendy has been a fixture in food services on the residential campus since 2006. For those of you that don't know, there is a lot of work that goes into feeding 100+ people 3 meals a day. The amount of physical labor involved to move that much food from the storage areas to the table boggles the mind. Wendy does all this work with a smile on her face every day. Her ability to adapt to any circumstance has been tested numerous times over the last year, and she passed each test with flying colors. Wendy, I appreciate your sense of humor when equipment breaks, your ability to adapt food services during the pandemic, and your commitment to the kids we serve. A Vietnamese proverb tells us, when eating fruit, remember the one who planted the tree. Wendy, thank you for planting the trees every day, and congratulations on your Spirit Award. Julie's commitment to the kids in our residential program is evident to anyone that steps foot in the cafeteria. Because of the pandemic, many of you have never been to the cafeteria when meals were served through the lunch line and you could sit and enjoy lunch with your kids and the coworkers. Julie's smile and warm greetings to anyone that came through the line were a constant during those times. Nowadays, fewer of us see how hard she works to get meals packed up, loaded into the gator, and zoomed around campus, but she is doing that every day. Dependability is one of the qualities I admire most in Julie. No matter the challenge, she shows up every day and gives 100% to the residential program. Al Curtis Turner said, "Hard work makes you feel good because you have accomplished something." Julie, you accomplish something every day you are at the ranch, and for that I'm honored to present you with a 2020 Spirit Award.
In all of my years managing IT teams, I have to say that Brad Kovach is the embodiment of everything an organization would want in their IT support technicians. His technical knowledge is vast. He's not just a desktop support guy or an application support guy. He can support the whole show. Windows, Apple, Android, printers, and even phone PBX systems, which are enough to drive anyone crazy. But the thing that he supports the best is the end user. Brad was truly born to help people with their tech problems because he has so much calm, patience, persistence. Anyone that has called the help desk and talked to Brad knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, Brad, for everything you do for the ranch.
I'm excited to announce Spirit Award winner for PFSN, Caitlin Cahoon. Caitlin is an ongoing caseworker for the past 2 years and consistently goes above and beyond for her clients. She has received numerous kudos from other Buckeye Ranch programs, parents, and providers on her dedication to keeping families together, reunifying children with families, and making sure they have everything they need to be successful. Congratulations, Caitlin. It is my privilege to announce Spirit Award winner for PFSN, Sierra Williams. Sierra has been described by her peers as someone who ensures teenagers have the support they need to plan for their future. PFSN was lucky to acquire Sierra. Sierra can always be counted on to be a strong advocate for the youth that she serves. Congratulations, Sierra. PFSN's second Spirit Award nominee is Joe Curry. Joe has been with PFSN since June of 2019. He is a nurturing parent coordinator and a family support services provider. Joe's dedication to the families he serves is amazing. Joe runs our nurturing parent classes and reaches out to parents to make sure that they have all they need to help be successful with their families. Joe also was a COVID shelter volunteer during June of 2020 and always was professional and a positive attitude with anything that happened. Whenever there was a crisis, Joe was the first person to jump in and assist and de-escalate the situation. Thank you, Joe, and congratulations.
You're the engine that makes all things go, and you're always in disguise, my hero. I see your light in the dark, smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, no, I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. 6 in the morning, as soon as you walk through that door, everyone needs you again. The world's out of order. It's not a sound when you're not around. All day on your feet, harder. Keep that energy, I know. When it feels like the end of the road, you don't
Good afternoon. My name is Maurice Ware, and I am the new Vice President of Residential Services for the Buckeye Ranch. And my friend...
I'm Cam Twyman. I'm the new Vice President of Community-Based and Education Services.
And we're here today to announce the winners of the All-Employee Raffle. Earlier today, 12 winners were selected by random draw. And the winners are, drum roll please, dun, 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 dun. Savannah Atkins, PFSN. Yay! Next we have Jordan Bush, foster care. Next we have Edwin Echoes, night youth leaders. Represent residential, yes, 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 yes. We also have Mark Hockett, environmental services. Christina Knight, community-based. And Jaron Mack of Day Treatment. Woo! And now I'm going to turn it over to Cam.
And we have more. Daryl Mitchell II, a youth leader. Michelle Page Moon of Community Base. McShann Smith, residential shift supervisor. Andrea Tabor, PFSN. Artisha Williams, My Place. And Dwayne Young with maintenance. All winners can pick out their prize of their choice by coming to the HR office at Grove City or by coming to see Catherine Stevens here at the Crane Center.
So thank you so much for being with us today, for taking the time to sit through this virtual meeting where we honor your peers and recognize the work that goes on every single day across this great organization. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I want to send out an appreciation to all the honorees for your years of dedicated service to the organization and to the staff who were recognized for going above and beyond. I am acutely aware that every single one of you go above and beyond every day to restore hope and raise healing for children, youth, and families served by the ranch. And from my heart, I say thank you so much for everything that you do. Have a great day.